You good? We're gonna do this?
I'm good, but I'm not. I'm having a hard time trusting anybody right now.
I can understand that because I had a hard time trusting you. You got your goals, you got your ambitions. And trust me, I have my ambitions. But the truth is, neither of us gonna get anything done. We work together. Saturday night's main event. We take it out.
Love you, dog.
I gotta go.
I have a very sneaky suspicion that Sami Zayn is going to win the Royal Rumble next year. And with them being in Saudi Arabia and being as though that he is Sammy Hogan and he can't lose in Saudi Arabia, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like nothing about it. You want to talk about it? Let's go. Hey, what's going on, YouTube land? It's your boy TJ. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia, where I get my wrestling content on these videos. And today, we're going to have a talk about Sami Zayn and why I am Sammy'd out, okay? I am fatigued from Sami Zayn, and I'm about to tell you why. We have to have a serious talk because I'm going to be real. I do not see Sami Zayn as a top guy, and here's why. Look, I come from, the wrestling era, definitely the Attitude Era, as far as like the Stone Cold Steve Austins, The Rocks, Triple H, Undertaker, Kane, and, countless of others that was killer in the WWE. And there were big time needle movers, draws, like they were the guys, okay? Then you have Sami Zayn. Can we please be honest here? Does Sami Zayn look like somebody that could be or should be a world champion? Look, I love a good underdog story. And for Sami Zayn to be a champion, it's... I just don't see it for him. For one, it's the look. That is one of the number... I'm going to just get it out the way. That is the number one thing that really just throws me off about him. It's the look. It's not looking, okay? The man looks like a bum. He looks like they just scraped him off the streets and just said that this is your next WWE superstar. And WWE been eating it up ever since. Sami Zayn looked like a bum off the street. And even dressed like it too. Like, it just, the styling of Sami Zayn just declined as the years go on. Like, I remember at one point in time, he didn't used to dress like this. Like, he actually used to put a little bit of effort in how he dressed. He dressed like somebody's drunk uncle, okay? He just looked like oh my goodness. Just, the beard is unkept. Like, he just looked like he smelled like outside, okay? Like, there's no reason why you're a WWE superstar and you look like you just rolled out of bed. There's no reason why that. I remember at one point in time, he used to have his little stuff trimmed up and like, I'm gonna, show you pictures and stuff. Like, that man actually used to put some type of effort into his appearance. I don't know what the hell happened. It just ain't it. Like, I could go on and on and on about the look. It's just not given to me. It just, no.
And also, before anybody gets in the comment section and be like, oh, well, Mick Foley was the WWF World Champion before back in the 90s. Yeah, but remember how long his championship reigns was? Like, WWE was basically giving Mick Foley a world title because, like, here, because of the fact that he had a growing popularity with the fans and he had a connection similar to Sami Zayn. And I also always said that Sami Zayn kind of reminds me of Mick Foley because of the connection to the crowd, and they have kind of similar looks, just one is smaller than the other. outside of that, they definitely have like a lot in common, like being the sympathetic babyface. But honestly, Mick Foley was never taken seriously in the WWE as far as like a world-class athlete, because Vince McMahon had a certain look to how he wanted his wrestlers to look, and unfortunately for Mick Foley, he just didn't fill the mold. So, I mean, that's something to think about.
The wrestling ability, I will give it to him. He definitely gives that. He's very passionate. Like when he cuts his promos, it's believable. He does give a believable underdog, babyface, whole thing. Like it gives that. But is he really the underdog anymore? He won several IC championships. He won gold on NXT as well, multiple times. At this point, do we really view him as the underdog? Everything's been given to him, bro. There was no reason, no rhyme or reason why Chad Gable did not win the IC championship last year instead of Sami. You cannot convince me otherwise. He had no reason to win that title for a fourth or fifth time. Like, can we really be on? Like, bro, let's have a serious talk here. Sami had no reason to win that IC title, bro. No reason. I need to be at WrestleMania. Oh, like, sir, calm down. You about to blow a blood vessel, okay? It's not that deep. And I just, for the life of me, I never understood why he went over. Oh, well, Sami Zayn's the vigor name. Look, I'm going to say this, and listen to me. Just because it is the obvious answer does not mean it's the right one. Don't let that go over your head. Sami was not like, bro, a lot of people from that day forward, or maybe not even that day, it probably was like a month or two in or something like that. I don't even remember. But that's when the Sammy Hogan things like start popping up. And it gives that. Yeah, it gives that. Sammy Hogan. It was no reason why he is booked strongly like this. Like, you would have thought he was Hulk Hogan. Like, he just embodies the whole Hulkster and all. Like, it just, child, it's giving Sammy Hogan. It definitely is. And I don't understand what's the whole influx of the need for Sami Zayn to be booked as a top guy, but then you're still booking him like the underdog. It doesn't make sense to me. And that's where the consistency of the booking becomes contradictory. It's not like he's losing a whole lot of times. Y'all are protecting this man. Like, even against Braun Breaker.
Sami Zayn, I am not gonna lie. You was finna be on my hit list, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We got Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the IC title tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, they cooked. It was amazing. Of course, it's Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn in the ring. Of course they gonna cook. I was enjoying the match until Sami hit Braun Breaker with a haluva kick and then beat him. Triple fried, triple burger, lettuce, cheese, brisket. You are starting to make me annoyed with Sami Zayn. And you know what, bro? I'm just gonna say it. I've been annoyed. Sami, you shouldn't have beat Chad Gable. You shouldn't have beat Gunther. And now you beating Braun Breaker when you shouldn't be Braun. Listen, I don't know why they keep pushing this underdog thing. I hear Michael Cole on announcer after the match telling him, yeah, Sami has been the underdog. What, underdog that always win? How you underdog? He don't lose. How you an underdog? He beats everybody. He just made it in Mania a year ago. And he doesn't lose. What underdog? To me, this looks like the big dog. This is prime Roman Reigns stuff. Underdog. No, this is an overdog. And I remember when y'all was telling me, yo, just wait it out, bro. Chad Gable wasn't the guy to beat Gunther. You know what I'm saying? Sami Zayn is the right choice. Just wait it out. Chad Gable gonna get his. Where's Chad Gable at now, bro? All that build-up y'all was doing for Braun Breaker, for him to lose the one haluva kick from Sammy Hogan. Are we serious? What's up with all the Hogans coming out this year? Becky, Sammy, what's going on? Rock, what's going on with all the Hogans coming out this year?
Bro, it was no reason why y'all did a whole injury angle. And see, that's another thing that's really getting played out. This whole injury angle. Didn't y'all just say, what was it, like a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, however long it was, when Braun Breaker and Seth's pig farm or whatever you want to call them, when they had completely destroyed Sami Zayn, all of a sudden he was written off TV. How in the world is he back 2 weeks later? If he was gone for like 3 months, then I would have been like, okay, like, and I remember they did the same thing with Rhea Ripley. She got beat up by a bat, bro, and came back 2 weeks later. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm Rhea fatigued out too, and I think I might make a video about that because, like, come on, it's getting ridiculous. Rhea Hogan, for sure, all right? Almost more than Sammy Hogan, but hey, let's just roll it back. But the whole thing with Sami, I'm Sammied out. I'm being honest with you. The booking of him is not consistent. You cannot book him like a babyface or an underdog, but then he's going over guys that it doesn't make sense for him to go over. And then y'all have him go to, then you have this man go to Montreal, what was it, last week on SmackDown, and he beats Solo Sikoa, who is the current United States champion, clean. And another thing, what happened to this whole the brand split? Did it just disappear? Because ain't Sammy's a Raw guy? What sense did it make for him to, because we're in his hometown? Okay, plenty of people done lost in their hometown. If that's the case, why didn't you just do a DQ finish? I guess y'all were DQ finished out. Like, y'all cannot convince me at all. And I got to bring this up just one more time. Because, like, Sami didn't even have a concrete reason why he just needed to be at WrestleMania just because he needed to be. Huh? No. To piggyback off of what I said earlier, Chad Gable had all the motive and all the reasoning why it made sense for him to be the IC champion and wanted to beat Gunther. He got beat up in front of his family, bro, his daughter, and made that girl cry. What sense did it make for Sami to take that spot? And to me, I think that was the beginning of the end of the whole babyface run. Like, bro, you are a multiple-time IC champion. There's no reason why that you went over on Chad Gable. You did not need it. And then, bro, that was nasty work to sit up there and have Chad Gable lose multiple times to Sami like that. Look, Sami Zayn is an incredible athlete. Definitely not a slouch in that ring, but, and this is probably like one of my last points, former world champion or future former world champion, is he really a world champion caliber athlete? That's a little bit of a stretch. I'm sorry. Like, yes, that man goes in that ring. But you have so many people, honestly, that are so more talented, and not just in ring, but just have the full packet. Like, I'm sorry. There's no reason why in any universe LA Knight is not a world champion yet. But yet, we may live in a world where Sami Zayn wins the world title before him, when he been over for like years at this point now. Is Sami Zayn even a top merch seller? Again, I'm confused of why this sudden influx and this need to have Sami Zayn be the guy. Y'all are picking people that are not over. And I noticed that about WWE. Y'all want people who y'all want to be the top guy. And I hate to keep bringing this, and after this, I'm going to just leave it alone and leave it here. It seems like, at least when Vince McMahon was power at command, if the money and the backing, the demand for a certain superstar, even if he couldn't stand their guts, he would push them. Every now and then, I ain't gonna lie, we're not gonna sit up there and act like we got, amnesia or anything like that. Yes, he did push certain people that nobody asked to be the guy. Because I get it, like, maybe he saw something in them and they're like, okay, let's see. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the ball and you see if you can run with it. Like, for instance, Jack Swagger and countless other people too. I like it. It been so long ago, but that one always sticks out to me because he stuck out like a sore thumb. Yes, I guess he was supposed to be the second coming of Kurt Angle, and it makes sense. I see it, but no, I didn't see it for him. You made him a world champion, but then it was countless other people that were clamoring for them to be the world champion. I'm glad with Bryan Danielson, he did make him a world champion because honestly, he did deserve it. It was a big influx of people that actually wanted to see him. And that's the difference with Sami Zayn. Nobody said up there, at least not me, said that, oh, he needs to be a world champion. Like, nobody asked for this. Let me say that for myself. I didn't ask for this. I never saw Sami as no top-notch, like, dude. Mid-Carter, yes, that's where I just feel like that's his ceiling. Now y'all just pushing it and just making it a thing. Yes, Sami is beloved, but world-class, former future world champion, we giving it a stretch. And then really ask yourself a question. If he really is all that and he supposed to be like this guy, why they didn't put him on SmackDown? Why they not giving him an opportunity at the WWE Undisputed Championship against Cody Rhodes? He the guy, right? He supposed to be the why he not facing the face of the company then, if that's the case?
And I just saw that, like, on SmackDown, Sami Zayn is officially moved to SmackDown, and he's official SmackDown person. I guess he's not on Raw anymore because he got tired of getting beat up by Seth Rollins' pig farm. But even with that being said, I still don't see WWE allowing Sami Zayn to beat their top guy, Cody Rhodes, who is the face of the company. If he does win the Royal Rumble like I speculate, then he's going to challenge for the world championship. He's not going to challenge Cody Rhodes for it. And even if he does challenges Cody Rhodes for the championship, it's going to be later on this year, and he's going to lose. And then he's probably going to win the Royal Rumble, like I said, and then he's going to go over on Seth Rollins. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. But we have to wait and see how everything plays out.
And that's a video for another day with Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry. I don't see what y'all buying into with this whole Cody thing. Don't get me wrong. Look, like I said before, I'm going to be fake. I was one of the ones that wanted him to finish his story. I ain't going to lie, I did. But guess what? The story ran dry. He is milking this whole daddy thing, and it's really, I'm Cody'd out too. I might make a video of Cody fatigued as well, but his refusal to be healed or go into the dark side way more than what we have seen like in the recent months. This reign as champion is going to be very mid, and it probably may be even more mid than the last championship reign he had. You might as well say he never lost that damn world title now at this point. I mean, 4 months off. What sense did it make to make him be world champion again? Like, but I don't know why. I feel like for some reason, which we all know, like, surprise, Sami Zayn is going to win the Royal Rumble. Like I said in the beginning of the video, he's going to win that world title. Yeah, he'll win the world title. He ain't gonna win the WWE Undisputed Championship, baby. They gonna make sure just the world title. There you go. That's your ceiling right there. I guarantee you, he'll probably never win that WWE Undisputed Championship. He'll win the world title. He ain't gonna win that one. If that experiment does not work out, as far as like the Sami being a top draw and all that other stuff, I don't feel like he gonna win multiple, like 5, 10. Like he damn for sure it ain't gonna be 10. Because first of all, I'm gonna be honest with you, Sami Zayn is up there in age anyway, so I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna put it like on the side or whatever over here. I believe he's in his 40s. He's not gonna be in WWE past 10 years, and if so, I'm gonna be very shocked. And look, I don't hate Sami Zayn. It's just the character is very inconsistent. You cannot book him as a top guy, but then still trying to sell him as this underdog babyface, and you're protecting him against people that could actually beat him. But he's coming in hurt and injured. Oh, like, come on, bro. And then he's coming back 2 weeks later. It's like, come on. Like, it just, Vince McMahon would have never did no injury angle and then have a person come back in 2 weeks. Unless they're going to get beat up even more and then probably get shipped off for about 2-3 months or so like that. At best, tops. But Comment down below. Are you Sami Zayn fatigued? Are you Cody Rhodes fatigued? Is the booking making sense to you? It's not making sense to me. And this video actually is going a little bit longer than what I expected to be. But comment down below. How do you feel about Sami Zayn and his booking? And do you view him as a world champion? Am I tripping? Do you see it for him? Or you like me? Like, man, kick that guy to the Mick Carter and stay there.
So you need to get in the back of the line, bitch.
Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow the channel. Your love and support is definitely greatly appreciated. Welcome. Peace. TJ, I'm out.
So I hope both of you understand that now it is time for me to finish my story. The best wrestling city in the world? Come on, follow me.
You're so